are back for another video of secondhand steals. The first time I released a video like this, the views and the interaction I had was brilliant, and you guys seem to really enjoy this concept. So I'm back again, and this time we went to the West Somerset Railway for their Spring Steam Spectacular event. It was superb, and there were plenty of places, being the longest heritage railway line in the country, to go and acquire some second-hand bargains. So we've got a new selection today. I'm going to take you through all of them, and compared to the first episode, I'm going to do this slightly differently today. I'm actually going to show you the prices, if I can find them, of which these models were when they were first released, brand new. Some prices if they are new now and still available to get, and also some prices of used versions, which are obviously the versions that I have purchased. So we can see the actual savings that I've made, which is incredible, and we'll do a little subtotal at the end. So yeah, we're going to get into it, and again, as always, we're going to see if we can try and find a place for them on the layout, and we'll also, if it's a piece of rolling stock, get it running with a train, which will be cool. So yeah, let's get into it, and I'm looking forward to showing you what I found. And with a small budget of £100, this is what I managed to acquire. Now, I've grouped these into sets of where I purchased them from, and yeah, we're going to get straight into this. We're very rolling stock heavy this time around, but there are a couple of nice scenic bits as well, which I was very happy with. So let's get into it. This is going to be good. So here were the first collection of items I bought. Now, I actually bought these on separate days because I visited on 2 days. On the Saturday, I bought these ore wagons from the Watch It station shop, and these were in the cabinet, second-hand, and I paid £20 for 3 of them. Brand new versions of these can be found online for about £8 on eBay, so there's not too much disparity between the used version or the new version. So, but I did save a little bit of money, and oh, I need some WD-40 on the side of that one there. The wheels are pretty good, but yeah, I hate it when they put these really sticky price stickers on, because sometimes some of the residue gets left. But yeah, anyway, sidetracking, really happy with these. And yeah, they've obviously made my sort of BR Brown ore wagon set a lot larger now, which is really good. And on the Sunday, I found this. Now, this was hiding in amongst loads of second-hand stuff that was for sale in one of the platform huts at Watch It. And there was a little model railway set up in there, and there was a few kind of really old sort of triangle bits and pieces. And then right at the bottom in this box, I found this Bachmann halt platform, and it's resin. And I had a look online, and brand new when first released, they were £54.95. So an absolute steal. And I know exactly where I'm going to put this on the layout, and I can't wait to show you that later. Moving on. The next 2 items I purchased from Willerton Diesel Group. They had some second-hand stalls set up in the sheds. One of them was a 12-ton Southern Railway van, and the other was an LMS grey liveried brake van. So I believe this was made by Hornby. I was really happy with this van, even though it was unboxed, because brand new when first released, these were £24.99 at the retailers. New today, they're around £15.99. And used around £8.66, and I paid £8. So very happy with that. And yeah, I mean, there's not a mark on it really, so you wouldn't think it's been used. And the Southern Railway van, I don't really have a lot of Southern Railway stock that is goods related. So yeah, I was very happy with this. I'll just take it out of the box and show you. I paid £10 for this. Now, when first released, these were £22.90 with the discounted retailer price. New in today's market, you're looking at £19.95, and used, you are looking at about £14.99. So good value for money demonstrated here as well. And again, this model looked pretty much unused, and there was not a scratch on it. So the fact that it was boxed as well is always a good sign. But yeah, this is going to be a nice addition to my eventual southern region stock of goods wagons. So, and here are the last two items. Now, I bought both of these at Bishop's Lydeard from the Taunton Model Railway Group. I've got a Worley National Model Rail Exhibition 2017 50th show set of LMS wagons, but we're going to start with the Classics Hound Trailer single axle towed by a Morris Minor. Now, this I actually ended up getting for free because when I said to the gentleman who was selling the items, I'd like to buy both of these, he actually discounted me from £40 to £35. So saved an incredible amount because at the retailer discount, brand new, they were £11. And they had all the parts to them. Everything was completely untouched, unopened, including all the tow bar selections, which was really, really good. So yeah, you can't beat that, can you really? But my favourite of all of the purchases was this set here, the Bachmann Worley National Model Railway Exhibition set. And yeah, all of these wagons were pretty much brand new. There is a little bit of a story as to why they are all brand new, but in terms of the pricing, RRP for these was $59.50, but today's money you're looking at £50 upwards. So again, super value for money for virtually as new stock. So this has made my fleet of LMS wagons really, really healthy. I've got a real nice LMS goods train now, which is a little bit of a hint to the running session later. But in terms of pricing, I only ended up paying £88 for all of this. If I purchased everything online, used or new, whatever I could find, it would have been £175.89. And if I was to pay RRP as if the model had just come out, it would have been near enough £200. Can you believe it? So yeah, excellent value for money. And now we're going to see all the items on the layout. So here is a before shot of what this area used to look like. As you can see, we've got the trees separating Cooper's Crossing and the main line, as well as the fencing that segregates the pub garden, the Old Bell pub, and the main line as well. And as you can see, we've now added the halt station in. I already had a sort of building that was part of a set that I had to glue together and build myself. But as you can see, that little hut sits really nicely with the new platform. We've got the trees at the back as well. We've got a little bit of bush to separate the people from going and wandering onto the main line of the track. We've got the fencing, which kind of acts now as a little bit of a footpath to go into the pub garden, but also down the side to the main road of the Old Bell. We've also added some tables and umbrellas out the front as well. So we've got a little bit more room with the play park as well in the back garden. And because of this new addition, we have also introduced a camper van site. There are 3 spaces available. As you can see, they're all taken. It's a very busy time of year. But yeah, people can book through the landlord of the Old Bell pub, reserve a space for a maximum of 3 nights, get 50% off all of their food and drink at the pub. And they also have a direct link to the line leading to and from Cooper's Crossing. So yeah, a real opportunity here to kind of build some new storylines as well, and just adds a whole new dimension to this area of the layout. This is really kind of the only place where I could have added in the halt station. So yeah, why not make a little campsite as well and just bring a bit of extra life to the area. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks and how this has turned out. And of course, loads of opportunity to come up with some hypothetical storylines involving all of these new elements. So absolutely brilliant. And the final addition of scenery was just adding the horse box with the farmer guiding the horse into it, just by the windmill. I've taken all the sheep away from there. I've changed kind of the dynamic of this area just a little bit. And the idea is that the horse box is kind of positioned in a way that makes you look beyond where the edge of the layout finishes. So yeah, again, just another opportunity to kind of think beyond the layout. So yeah, I've put the Morris Minor in the classic car show because I've now removed quite a few of those to put in the Old Bell section. So yeah, just a small change here. So to begin the running session, the 8F is going to leave Queensbury on platform 1 with the set of brown liveried BR stone wagons. And this actual set featured in my Best of British gala. if you haven't seen that already. But yeah, my 3 newer wagons that I've shown you in the video are going to be at the front. So that will leave for Cooper's Crossing. What will happen is it will go into the loop, and then 92 Squadron, as you can see, will then pull from the station a mixed Southern Railway set. We've got a suburban passenger coach at the front. I think it's 3rd class, possibly. We've got a little horse box van, and then we've got our Southern Railway goods van with a Southern Railway BR Brown brake. So that will be good. And that will go for the return journey. And then at the same time, we will then dismiss Eric Tracy, which is my sound version, with my LMS mixed goods. And my 3 set is at the front. We've got a couple of other wagons as well that I already had, and then the LMS brake fan at the back. So yeah, that's going to be the running session. And along the way, we will see 92 Squadron pull in at the Old Bell halt as well, which will be quite fun. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, as we watch 92 Squadron come into Queensbury, got a bit of a squeaky wheel. I don't know where that's coming from, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. Another second-hand steels done. I'm actually going to do another one of these because I visited the Ruddington Model Railway exhibition, so that'll be a lot of fun. But for now, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.